Hi, it's Randy. Welcome to the studio. We have mysterious lighting. Actually, this is the only lighting we ever have down here. It's just a little tiny room, and this is where we do all our recording, and it's really all the light we need. We're trying to conserve or something. Anyway, taking a little break from narrating Owen Parr's Jack Ryder series to tell you about another project we recently completed, and we'll get you a little sample of it. It is called The Unsub, and it's available on Audible right now. It's book number 7 of the Joey Mancuso Father O'Brien mystery series, and I really had a lot of fun narrating this one. All the regular characters are there. You got Joey and Marcy and Father Dom and Mr. Pat, and they go down to Miami, and they run into Jack Ryder, and they need to solve a mystery, and it's got international intrigue. A really good storyline. Owen always does a great job. The characters are so much fun. There's a pretty cool chase scene in a car in a rainstorm in Miami that is in the book that I think you'll like. I think in my mind I'm spending time on Jack's boat in Miami and then some time at Joey's club in New York City. I think you're really going to like it. We'll get you a little sample now. And if you want to get the Unsub, it's on Audible. Let's get back to the case. Fire up the smart board. Agnes had already placed a cross on George Newton's picture. Let's concentrate on the murders of Bobble and Newton. Add Yamamoto Sanaye, a.k.a. Sanaye Newton, under George Newton's picture. Also, connect the Chief of Staff for Senator Schenbeck, Lance Friedman, to Bobble and Newton. It was time to place the pieces on the board and see how they played out. We had 4 dead victims and a handful of suspects. The killer, or killers, had to be on our board, but who? Yep, she said, as she inserted lines connecting these characters. Friedman had the opportunity, the means, and like you said before, the motive to protect Schenbeck in his own ride to a possible White House position. Now, our guy who came in to fix the AC, the mystery man, he could be a hired gun, just like the 2 guys who killed James and tried to erase Jack from the picture. He bothers me because he's been very careful not to be identified. No mistakes, no trace of him anywhere. You think he's a professional? He knows what he's doing. The only factor I see is the proximity he used to kill these 2. Close and personal. He wants the victim to see him. Maybe he even delivers a message before he shoots them. The close and personal could just be a means to kill them. Make sure he hits the mark, no? Any one of our suspects could have hired this guy, Agnes said, pointing to the blank photo of our mystery man on the smartboard. I looked up at the ceiling as I thought about the events. I still think these 2 companies had nothing to do with it. They don't want any more scrutiny on them. They've been able to defuse the FBI's and the SEC's investigation. If I wanted to hire a professional to kill these 2, I would make sure the murders looked like accidents, suicides, not so obvious that it would make me a suspect. For all we know, Phonics is out of business without their top guys, and Peniza can just retreat to their other illicit businesses outside the U.S. and close down altogether.